Hello again. Now, this week in Germany, Angela Merkel's CDU party suffered a blow at a regional election held in the Chancellor's own home state. It performed worse than the three-year-old anti-immigrant and anti-Islam Alternative for Germany party, which pushed Merkel's Conservatives into third spot. The Social Democrats polled in first place, while AfD scored 20% of the votes, giving the party good reason to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you have started the end of the CDU.
Maybe today is the beginning of the end of the chancellorship of Angela Merkel.
Peter Oliver was closely watching the election, described as a test for Merkel, and also the reactions that followed.
Well, you'd be forgiven for not noticing that the Social Democrats actually won, because all of the news has been that Alternative for Germany, the AfD, had bumped Angela Merkel's party, the Christian Democratic Union, into third place. Now, there was big celebrations in Mecklenburg, Western Pomerania last night, but that was also represented from across Europe on social media. We saw congratulatory messages coming in from Marine Le Pen, the right-wing leader in France, also from Heinz-Christian Strache in Austria, the right-wing leader there, and Geert Wilders, the chief Eurosceptic in the Netherlands, also adding his congratulations to the AfD win. But there was also messages from within Angela Merkel's own party or her own coalition, with some saying that this had to be taken as a wake-up call. This state, Mecklenburg, Western Pomerania, that's Angela Merkel's home ground at her own state. We also heard from some of her Christian Socialist Union allies saying that they really have to turn this around ahead of next year's general election. Well, when it comes to turning speech around, what we have heard from the Chancellor has been some of her rhetoric starting to even mirror the, what we're hearing coming out of the mouth of Frauke Petry, the leader of AfD.
It is politically naive to deny that illegal, uncontrolled immigration is linked to an increase in terrorism. We need to change our policies on refugees.
There are a number of terrorists who grew up in Europe, in Germany as well, who were then trained in Syria and came back, even using the refugee flow to smuggle in other terrorists.
These days, several groups in the AfD present their own draft bills to state parliaments to ban wearing burqas and niqabs. We would like our counterparts to stay recognizable in daily life, and that doesn't work with a burqa or niqab.
In my view, a fully covered woman has little chance of integrating in Germany.
We have not faced such migrant flows before, and what we face right now has no relevance to the present rules. That's why it should be openly discussed that we should stop receiving refugees.
It is very important, especially in this period of time when a lot of people have already come to us, that we say yes, we want to significantly reduce the numbers who come to Germany.
But we're in an interesting point in German domestic politics at the moment. We're 1 year on since Angela Merkel opened the country up to refugees and migrants, and we're about 1 year out from the next general election. Angela Merkel, of course, still hasn't said whether she'll run in that general election. Many people are thinking she might wait until after these local votes that are taking place across the country before announcing. We'll be keeping an eye on how those local ballots develop across Germany and whether the Chancellor decides she wants 4 more years.